Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and it's Jay with another figure review. And today we're going to be reviewing the Series 6, Wave 6 of the Dragon Stars series. And of course, we have Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 Goku, Mystic Gohan, Golden Frieza, and of course, at the top of the box, you have the Dragon Ball Super logo. Of course, every figure is beautifully demonstrated in a clear window. Each figure, of course, shows what piece of the Build-A-Figure part of Kale that they each come with. And of course, the side of the box has the beautiful illustration of each character. Goku, Gohan, Frieza, Dragon Ball Super logo, Dragon Stars logo, side of the box, just a clear window with the silver font for their names. Bottom of the box, Dragon Ball Super. Back of the box is just showing you the other figures in the previous wave and a picture of the Build-A-Figure Super Saiyan Kale. And of course you have Bandai, Toei Animation, Funimation, and all that good stuff. So with all that out of the way, let's open these guys up and let's see if it's worth the money. Alright, here we have the figures out of the box. As you can see with Goku, Gohan, Frieza. Goku comes with this arm for Kale. Bends at the elbow. 360 at the bicep. This joint right here. This joint right here. And he comes with the alternate hand for Kale. And then Goku has his two suntan grab hands. So that's Goku. Gohan comes with a leg for Kale. And he comes with his two grab hands. And then Frieza over here comes with the other leg for Kale. And both of these legs are just standard knee joint, 360, and then pivot, and then this joint right here that allows this to spin. And then for accessories, he has the two grab hands, just like they do. And then something I noticed right off the bat is that the fingernails aren't painted black. That kind of pisses me off, but it's fixable. It's a $20 figure. What can I expect? And of course, he has his death beam, pointy finger hand accessory. So I guess we'll get started with measuring these guys. So here we'll get Goku. Let's measure Goku. Let's get the ruler. And oh, the ruler the wrong way, like a dummy. So Goku is just a little bit over 6.5 inches, just under 7 inches tall to the tip of his hair. This guy over here, Gohan, is 6 inches. Just a tad smidge bigger than 6 inches, but he's 6 inches tall. And then we have Frieza, who is 5.5 inches tall. So naturally he's the shortest, Goku being the tallest, and he's just the tallest because he has the crazier looking hair. So I guess we'll get started in our articulation and details next. Okay, so first off, obviously, we have the suntan Goku, the kaioken effect Goku. And he's just a recolor, and he's just sunburn. He's exactly like the prior Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which is good because I love the mold. I love the mold of the hair. This color and the hair and your and the what's it called, the mold, the way they did the hair, and they've done the hair on a lot of these figures has been amazing. The face sculpt is decent. He's just a recolor. You know, he's exactly the same like the other Goku. As far as articulation, you know, his head will do full 360. The neck in here will move. Can only do that. As far as his arms, the shoulder pads do articulate. They do move. The arm will move up like that. And then 360 at the elbow. Bend at the elbow. 360 at the bicep, I mean. And then bend at the elbow. 360 at the wrist. And then the wrist does pivot. You know, it's normal articulation. The arm will go all the way around because this is articulated. Same thing with this arm. It's a tiny bit of ab crunch. This sash is soft plastic. Waist does full 360. It does not really get in. I mean, it kind of gets in the way of Goku being able to kick up higher, so he can't really kick up higher than that. Same thing with this one. I mean, you could kick his leg back like that. Again, ugly knee joint in this figure, or in these figures. The knee joints suck. This part does not do a 360. This part does not do a 360. The ankle does, and it does pivot. Same thing here. Other than that, he's just a recolor of the other Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That's all he is. He's just another recolor of that Goku. As a matter of fact, let's see. Let's dig him up. Let's dig him up. So, yeah, they're the exact same figure, guys. Only difference is this one has the angry face, and the sculpt in the hair appears to be the same, and everything else is the same. He's just suntan. I mean, you're just basically buying this figure to get the pieces to complete Super Saiyan Kale. You know what I mean? I really didn't want it. It's not bad, but it's just a recolor, guys. It's just silly, you know. But yeah. Anyways, let's move on to Gohan next. Okay, so here we have Gohan, and Gohan looks great. I love it. I love the colors. Um, I I love the sculpt in general. I'm liking this Gohan a lot more than I thought I would. Cause normally, I mean, let's be honest. The body is reused. The bottom part, the legs are probably from the first two Gokus. If I'm being honest. And this whole top part is Vegito. This is Vegito blue body. The sash here is even the same. The arms are the same. And then the head, of course, is different. But, you know, as far as the colors look nice for what they are. I mean, there's a couple little blotches here. There's a little blotch of paint right there. Um, Everything in here looks nice. There's enough color. You can don't really see any blue. He's alright. He's not bad. But I really love that they captured the expression of his face. I love the bang. That's Ultimate Gohan bang. That's the bang lets you know that, he's serious and he's all business and stuff. As far as articulation goes, though, if I'm being honest, as far as articulation goes, I mean, it's just stereotypical stuff. But one big problem that I already see is the joint here in the neck. I mean, like, it's way too high. Like, you could see the joint right there. It's exposed, and his head feels really wobbly. Like, his head's just like that. Like, it feels like I don't have to put a lot of force to take his head out. And that's kind of crazy because with the other figures, you have to put some force to actually remove their head off the peg. But this seems like it's just kind of like a bobblehead. With that being said, the rest of the figure is actually nice. Full 360 here. The neck in here does move. His head moves up and down like that, and you could juggle it around like that. um, Same shoulder technology as the Goku here, with the sleeve here allows you to go full 360. Arm will move out like that. 360 at the bicep, elbow, 360 at the wrists, swivel at the wrists, a lot of bit of ab crunch, sash, looks like a hard plastic, full 360. This as far as up as the leg will kick out. It'll kick out like that, like that, and of course he has the ugly knee joints, which aren't as bad as that Goku, but they're not pretty either. But these are a lot better than that. But I'm not a fan of those knee joints. Of course, this does not spin. This does full 360, and it does pivot a little. And yeah, but yeah, he's basically just a recolor of Vegito with Goku legs, and of course with the Gohan head. And as you can see, the sash is pretty much the same. It's a 2.0 body, and it's basically just a recolored Vegito body. So yeah. So let's get on to the Emperor Lord Frieza. Okay, so here we have Golden Frieza in all of his glory, and I gotta tell you right now, he's definitely the star here. This mold is actually seems to be different than the final form mold from the other Freezer we had, and I thought it was gonna be, basically the same body with a couple modifications, but this seems to be a completely entirely new mold. So it's pretty good. His head doesn't seem to be as big. The sculpt is nice. The face looks right on. I'm a big fan of the colors. They did him right, and one of my only complaints here is the fact that they did not paint the nails. These should be black, or they should be like a dark purple. But um, again, go to your store, paint them in if it really bothers you that much, if it's a problem. Same thing with the hands. The fingernails on the hands here, they're not colored in. You could color them in yourself. But he's actually a pretty beautiful figure, all things considered, for 20 bucks, of course. Um, Full 360. He'll look up. He'll look down. Of course, this neck part in here does move. You have this joint in the shoulder. Move all the way up like that. All the way around. Move like that. and then full 360 at the bicep, bend at the elbow, 360 at the wrists, and then again the wrist does pivot, does move around independently by itself. Right here, you have a little bit of ab crunch. Can do a full 360 like that. The joint here, you can move the legs all around, all the way around. Kick his foot up this high, his foot up this high, or leg, I mean. Kick this leg up back that way. He'll go back that way. Of course, the knee does bend like that. Knee joint bends right there. This part does not move around right here. Full 360, and then it does move around. Pivot like that at the ankle. Pivot like that at the ankle. Like that. And of course, you got the tail. The tail will move like this. Do full 360. And then this part of the tail will move too. So yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, Frieza's beautiful. He, you know, to the naked eye, he looks like a recolor of this guy, but I assure you, they are different. And again, see how the nails are painted here, but they're not painted on the golden Frieza. But other than that, very beautiful. This is also a very beautiful Frieza in the earlier line. I'm a big fan. He's obviously the better figure in this whole line. Goku isn't bad. He's just a recolor. He's just a recolor. He's a recolor of an okay figure. Only difference is, you know, he's making a different face. And then Gohan as well. He's not a bad figure. He just has a sucky neck joint. Just let him fall. I don't want to struggle with this guy. He just has a crappy neck joint. So, yeah, you know, that pretty much sums up the wave and what I'm going to do next. Let's go ahead and build up Kale and then give my final thoughts. Okay, and of course, once you've completed, you know, the two waves, you have every piece to build Super Saiyan Kale, the Berserker form of Kale, or the legendary Super Saiyan, whatever you want to call her. And I gotta tell you right now, this Build-A-Figure is worth it. The Shenron was nice in the first two waves that we got to build Shenron. He was nice, but he's not a figure. He's a statue that you just build. The other Build-A-Figure of the fused Zamasu, I didn't like. I wasn't a fan of that. He was close, but he wasn't worth it to me. This Build-A-Figure, on the other hand, is very much worth it to me. Big fan. I love her face sculpt. I love the sculpt of her hair. Her hair is not too spiky, but of course, you know, this is for children. I love the green tint of the hue, but you know, that's what it's supposed to be, you know, for the legendary Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Berserk form. You know, could this have been gold? Yeah, probably, but in the show, honestly, it's closer to this color. Same thing down here. Very Broly-esque as she should be. I love her abs here. Everything on this figure is pretty cool. It's on point. I think this is definitely worth it. This is the only reason to get this half, honestly, other than Frieza being as good of a figure as he is. But these two other guys aren't really worth it. You know, if you're getting them, you either just really want an Ultimate Gohan, or and of course you want to build Kale, and beautiful figure. As far as articulation, her head moves up like this, moves like that. As you can see, the neck does move like that. Full 360. Arm joint does move like that, all the way around. The shoulder goes up like that, goes like that. 360 at the bicep, bends at the elbow. 360 at the wrist. The wrist does pivot. You have no ab crunch, but she does a full 360. Her skirt here is a soft, well, kind of softish plastic, but it does hinder her mobility. So, that's as far as up as her leg will kick out. As far as back as it'll kick out. Kind of sucks. The knee joint, the leg joint, will have you move the leg like that if you wanted to. And then, of course, you have the knee joint on both legs. Full 360 at the ankle. And then it does pivot. And, of course, she does come with two alternate open grab hands. As far as her size goes, let's get the ruler and let's see how big Kale is. So we got the ruler. And she's over 7 inches tall. She's just right under 7.5 inches tall. For size comparisons, yeah, let's move on to size comparisons for Kale. Here she is with Kaba, Vegeta, Trunks, Goku, Frieza, and Jiren. Anyways, guys, with that completes the unboxing / review, or whatever the hell you want to call this, of Series 6, Wave 6. Is it worth it? I think it's worth it. If you're getting these figures just to build Super Saiyan Kale, it's totally worth it. If you're not into Kale, I don't think it's worth it of spending $20 on a Goku repaint. Gohan, yeah. Gohan I could see you buying. He's not bad. And Frieza, I don't see the problem with buying Frieza, as he actually is a different mold compared to Final Form Frieza. Gohan, we haven't had Gohan in the line, but Goku's a flat out repaint. If you're looking just to get these figures, just to get the figures, I recommend getting Gohan and Frieza. And Goku, like if you just for some reason really want a suntanned Goku, kaioken Goku, then pick it up. But other than that, Goku's not worth it. But again, Kale, Super Saiyan Kale, finally is a well worth the price build a figure, in my opinion. So yeah, pick these bad boys up. GameStop, your local Walgreens, Amazon, eBay. They do go quick, so you might, when they are in stock, like on eBay or Amazon, you might find them at a higher price. Don't pay anything over $20. They should be $20. Don't spend double. They eventually do get in stock, but they do go quick. I think Walgreens sells them for like $24 a pop. I have seen the Dragon Star series figures starting to be carried at FYE for a ridiculous $25. Please don't get them there. You could go ahead and already order these guys off of the GameStop website last time I checked. So, you know, if you really want a Kale figure, go ahead and pick up this line to complete it. I mean, other than that, Gohan and Frieza are the only ones worth it. Screw the Goku recolor. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, you know, again, the economy figures are $20, guys. You know, by now, you should know the story. Don't expect SH Figure Arts quality, but these figures are good for $20, and you can't go wrong with the Super Saiyan Kale. So, with all that being said, thanks guys for joining me. And as I always say, no matter where you are, no matter what part of day, time of day, don't forget to smile. Hit that like button and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the little bell so you get notified when my videos drop. And I'll catch you guys down the road.